A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Sorry I've been missing, the weather is cooling down. It's 54 today, not that anyone gives a shit, and it's pissing rain. Yay! So I just scrolled all the way down to the last comment I answered. We could be here for some time, so in Lisa speak, get yourself a large Diet Coke or a water and we'll jump into it. Ashley, my God, why bother with makeup with that level of sun damage? She manages to cover it though, doesn't she? She's got industrial cover foundation. Church of POS. The psycho in Las Vegas is what Glenda calls Slender Gully. That's nasty. Because she has her number and she knows the truth. That's why. LaDonna Stowe. It hot in Florida. Why does she wear pants and a sweatshirt? Because she's a moron. That's why. Alan Elder. Drunk and disorderly is her MO. I've not caught a drunk and disorderly yet, but does she not? I bet she doesn't film it, does she? She's a good girl on film. Oh, this is a new one. Eusia. Her chest. I'm sorry, but that looks like a mottled mass of skin cancer. Also remember when her nose was turned up after her nose job. It's drooped already. I know, it didn't last long, did it? Panda. Gravity happens as we age. Nose and ears drop. Oh, the joy. I've just been inundated with things on Instagram about collagen loss from 20 onwards and do this and do, and it's like, I'm miserable enough, leave me alone. Susan, the only thing John has in common with Bruce Willis is that they're both bald. Meanwhile, Lisa has absolutely nothing in common with Bridget Bardot. I know, but she lives in La La Land. Susan, at the beginning of the video she sounds like Gollum in The Lord of the Rings. My precious. I know, she's weird. Very true. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, honey, take your wings and fly. Happy landing. Loser D1. Hate to break it to your girlfriend, you need the fullest coverage foundation on the market. That's what she gets though, doesn't she? And just trowels it on. Definitely needing dimension here. I hate that word. She's like overdone the dimension thing and it just irritates the ever-loving shit out of me now. Hallelujah for teaching me this technique, Lisa. Just be grateful you have eyes to see. Exactly. Had a cousin born blind and life was difficult for him in many ways. She never thinks of anybody worse off than herself, does she? It's all, oh, I banged my finger. Oh no, my whole day's ruined. Does anyone think Lisa was born nude and the rest is drag? Jersey 86. She has to do close-ups with the camera whenever doing her makeup. But maybe we are asking too much. It's extra work for her. I know, poor little flower. She can't do it, can she? Cherish, I like that. I remember watching these and thinking the same thing about the packing. She hasn't got a clue how to pack or what to bring. Deb Gordon. Merle started her life story, mostly how horribly she was treated by others, of course. She went from childhood, teens, her first marriage to Scotty, during which she met the older married store manager, soon-to-be husband John, the birth of her first and second sons, including a couple of child-raising stories, then ended soon after her third child, Jill, was in a dance recital at about 6 years old. Merle tells of getting a job as a legal secretary. Oh, what? What is it with narcs? Then leaving John and the kids. Cut straight to her wild dating stories and barfly days at 40. Says her job moved her to Florida, where she mentions a visit from Jill, aka Jail or Junior. Is that what you call her? I love it when people have these funny names for people. Like we say Wheel and John. Well, I can't even pronounce it, but John with a W, like yawn. Where am I? Her second son, 19, lived with her in Florida when he's killed in a car accident where the driver is under the influence. The next time we hear of Jill, now living on her own and going to nursing school, is when she rescued Merle from the aftermath of a one-car collision. You mean she was the only one in the collision, or she ran into a car, or a car ran into her? In my opinion, she had used up the generosity of her sister's brother and eldest son. Jill brought her mother to her one-bedroom New Jersey apartment where she managed to get her some nanny housekeeping jobs for doctors that she worked with, during which Jill came up with quite a sum to bail her mother out of jail at least once. Why does Jill do that? Has she fallen under the spell of, oh, you only have one mother and you should look after her, which people keep telling me, only they have no fucking idea of what it was like to live with my mother. Jill's a good one, isn't she? But she shouldn't keep bailing her out. That's what fucking Merle's supposed to be doing, isn't it? Bailing Jill out. Anywho. It's at this point that I believe Merle realised that if not for her daughter she'd be broke, homeless and incarcerated. They have a passive-aggressive relationship where Merle is babysitting to pay off her debts. By the way, Merle's last DUI arrest was in 2018 that I know of. There should be more. If I've misstated anything, please feel free to correct me. Well, I won't correct you because I don't know the story, but thank you, Deb. Sarah, Lisa is so weird. Isn't that a statement? Levanity, laugh my ass off at you doing her raspy Crypt Keeper voice. I try. The Nikki. 100R, good name. I'm sure she has her own vocabulary. Her body is orange. It is, isn't it? It's weird. Does she just talk without thinking? Is she doing like that Biden thing where her mouth is moving but her head isn't engaged? Panda. Title to this video, Drag Makeup 101. How does one keep a 1/4 inch of eyeliner on in 78% humidity? I'd like to know that as well. Levanity, lol, you make me laugh. That Sicily lip liner is $71. Wow. She'll rebuy it at some point, I'm sure. She will either lose it, give it away, or throw it out. She rebuys so much makeup, it's insane. And she even says that. Oh, I don't like it, but if I want another one, I'll just buy it again. How about you just keep a list of things you don't like so you don't buy it again? That'd be an idea. LaDonna. I had the shingles shot. It never happened. My arm was sore, but never was able to walk. Sorry, my arm was sore, but never was able to walk. No. I'm not picking up what you're putting down, LaDonna, but I'm taking it that the shingles vaccine didn't affect you apart from a sore arm. If she would take vitamins for hair and nails, she wouldn't have a problem. Exactly, and she laughs at John for taking vitamins. Matt, John should run for the hills, shouldn't he, though? Amanda, I get so irritated by the fact she does the lip before finishing her eyes. For me, the lip is last. It is for most people, isn't it? That was another thing I never realised, that people do blush first. I used to just do foundation, eyes, then blush, then lip. But I suppose we all do it different, don't we? LaDonna, why is she wearing a coat in June? It's hot where she lives. Because it's all part of the look, LaDonna. And she can't leave it and say, oh, when I go out later, I'll put this coat on. She has to be dressed in the whole thing for us to see. She's mad. Van Wert. Love it. The colour suits your skin tone well. Thank you very much. I love it too. The colour is perfect. My daughter delightfully approves. I'm really pleased by that. Thank you. Maya Lightseeker. Sorry, but having wine with her would turn me into an angry drunk. Yeah, me and all. Me too, and a raging alcoholic. Well said, Elizabeth. Panda. The editor is working overtime with the Stones video. Lots of photoshopping going on. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Do you know what got me is that she did it, and how much of the Stones did she show? Balls all. It was all about her shopping. I don't want to hear about her shopping. We hear about her shopping every week. A diet soda, a big bottle of water. What a creepy voice. Exactly. And cringy. Yep. I talk like this sometimes. It's sort of baby talkish. It works with men and it comforts children, or seems to annoy everyone else. That's so true, Buddy One Shoe. No, it isn't baby talkish, not with her anyway. She's trying to sound sexy, and there's a difference. And if you do talk like that, please don't put it on video. Has she never heard of Mazen Margiela, and why exactly are they giving her PR? I think the thing was she was surprised that they were giving her PR. She knows who they are, and she was thinking, oh, I've been conned before, where I've got excited thinking I'm going to earn money or get something and it's not been true. That's why she gave it to John, to make sure it was a real offer. But that's it. That pissed me off more than anything, that did. Why are they giving her PR? That's what I want to know. A fake baby girl voice just like Laurie Vallows. It sounds pathetic. She's a creepy fuck, isn't she? No, it's not baby talkish, not what she's doing. She's trying to be sexy. Keyword trying. Yeah. Where am I? Why does this look weird? Patriot Angel. I wonder if John walks around yelling, "Serenity now! Serenity now!" after Lisa opens her mouth. He. I think she thinks her hair is rocker band hair. Awful. Her hair would look better if she braided it wet. I also wonder if her voice is because of all the hoopla of Patreon. If you go by Lisa Hayes' disease is dis-ease, and getting sick in the area of your body is due to our thoughts, etc. I feel like she is sick from the bad decisions she made. She didn't make any videos for almost a week. I'm not subbed to her, but her community post came up on my homepage. She was talking about why she hadn't made a video. Then she came out with her "Why I'm Worth $25," which she looked like she was trying not to cry. She was super nervous, in my humble opinion. She knows she was wrong about her crappy life advice. That's the thing, though. She doesn't think she's wrong. She thinks she's right. Her poor feelings have taken a hit. Cue the violin, Jules. I love my little violin. Love it. Thank you. I'm happy with it. Penelope Pivot. A plastic chair is too heavy for fragile Lisa, and she got a boo-boo. She's a damsel in distress in her own house. John! She's a fuckwit, isn't she? She can't carry a chair down the stairs. Why didn't she turn on her masculine vibes to get down the stairs? Exactly. That's what she keeps telling us you need to do. Don't forget it's for crinkly bottoms only. I was also going to point out that after saying she wouldn't normally do it herself, she somehow managed to do it one-handed with stuff in her other hand. I know, that's the thing, you see. If it's like with toddlers, isn't it? Mummy, do it. No, you do it. Mummy, no, Mummy's busy. You leave them long enough, they figure it out themselves. That's the thing with Lisa. Too many people have pandered to her entire life. I don't know how to do laces. Can someone do it for me? Child. Tangy. I haven't seen Lisa in a bit. She's looking really haggard. Her hair, yikes. And that over-tanned skin. Not cute. Not cute. Patricia. Where's all that long hair, Lisa? We see you. I know. She thinks we're stupid. Lavanity. Lol. That nail right there doesn't look like it belongs to that finger. It didn't, though. It was all skew with. Wonder if has that syndrome where all the bones are overlong and bendy. Anyone? Oh, for God's sake. I did know what you meant. No, it's gone. It's kooking me out. We're going to have to use that more often, aren't we, Peg? Jane. Suits you so well. Love it. Thank you, Jane. Al McKenney. She had 49 likes on her Patreon post. She is at least making $1,225 a month with that. Who are these people who pay for that? I'm baffled. Snap. Shall we have a look and see if there's anything happening? because I forgot to do a Janet watch. Where's Patreon thing gone? What's that? Nope. Oh, poo. Where is it? Oh, I'll have to do it separate. I can't find it. We all are, but then there are other airheads out there with low IQs. Sorry. Morons. They're all morons. I agree, Jar Jar. Ladies that can afford it, yeah. Well, they're stupid. I most definitely can afford it, but no way would I pay for that. Yeah, because we have brains. I bet she doesn't do anything different on Patreon than she does on YouTube. She doesn't. The last time I looked, she was telling them to watch one of her old YouTube videos. How's that for $25 a month? Her last post is of a damn YouTube video she did 3 years ago. See, I'd be pissed if they don't see the scam now. They deserve to lose their money, don't they just? Prison inmates, maybe. Bored prison inmates. Jar Jar, the thumbnail is really what this senior citizen looks like. Great job, Jules. If she ever sees it, it will send her into a tailspin. Hey, Lisa, you have saggy skin and a pouty, childish mouth. Penelope, beautiful, Jules. I love the colour. Highlights your perfect skin. Oh, thank you, Penelope. Jar Jar, she's supposed to be such a makeup expert and knows nothing about the products she presents. With the amount of crap she purchases or gets sent, you would think her knowledge base would be more extensive. So dumb and careless. Yep. And why should she bother changing when they continue to send her stuff and pay her for sponsored videos? Elizabeth, she's trying to do Marvin Gaye's song. Let's get it on with a big bottle of Diet Coke. Hence the raspy voice. Jar Jar, Lisa, wear gloves. Your hands and nails kook me out. Well said. Loser man, a lip liner will take you far. I know. If only I'd known that in my younger days. Deb, that must have been how I got my master's degree. I was giving credit to the professors and studying. Dumb me. Elizabeth, no, please remember a lip liner will take you anywhere you want to go. Mind you, wasn't wearing any when I qualified as a teacher. Exactly. Lol. And to think, Elizabeth, we could have turned out to be as smart and witty as Lisa if only we'd worn lip liner. Shaking my damn head. You're so right. What a mess I've made of my life. Or, oops, my makeup. Okay, Elizabeth, not another foundation. Add cement and she could use it for bricklaying. Ah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Maria, oh goodness, this comment, lol. Elizabeth, you're too funny. Wish I could come up with brilliant comments like you. Elizabeth, they are not brilliant, my love. All of you here are such fun. Please accept my warm hugs. I love how you all get on. It's so nice. Jar Jar, oh my god, the tiny violin solo. I know, cool, isn't it? Makes Penelope giggle every time. Makes me giggle too. Elizabeth, no, I don't like full coverage. Don't have oily skin. And prefer minimal makeup for a more natural look, especially in the summer. When I go to the pool, a big hat, no makeup, and just suntan. And, no, I don't parade around for attention, just have a good time. Can't swim, though. Have a water phobia. Don't push me in, or I'll ask Slender Gully for her attorney. Ah, that's a shame. I can't swim well. And I'm one of those, when I jump in, I have to hold my nose. And I've met so many people that don't, and they look at me like I'm insane. But it must be how my nose is, because I've seen other people that have to hold their nose. Otherwise I get it's like a brain freeze headache thing with a chlorine. It's horrible. Barbara Moore. Wow, Jules, the new hair colour makes your complexion pop. Your skin is beautiful. Shows you've not worshipped the sun like some. Really love your new look. Great job. And you did it yourself. Thank you, Barbara. Elizabeth. No, is that in answer? No, yeah. John, can you please carry me down the stairs? I'm too fragile to walk on my own. James, it sounds like baby needs to be put in her crib when John goes out from now on. She can't run around the house by herself because she gets hurt. So stick her in a playpen. I'm wearing diapers and a plastic eye mask waiting for someone to put me to bed. Alas, no one. So I'll just have to climb in, but all by myself. You lot are mad. Zsa Zsa, Jules, my father was a jeweller, gemologist, and always said that you shouldn't waste money on fashion jewellery because if you wait a little while and save a little money, you can have a good piece that will last a lifetime. Exactly, I totally agree with your father. I don't know why she wastes all her money on fucking stupid bits of shite that she just throws in a drawer on a plate. What the fuck's going on there? Will last a lifetime that you can truly appreciate. Dean Davidson is overpriced crap. Yep. I was fortunate that while he was alive, every gift he gave me was a piece of jewellery. Oh, but you've got a great collection. Since his passing, I have bought only a few pieces, but I love every one of them and have begun passing them on to my daughter. Hopefully she'll cherish them as much as I cherish everything he gave me. I'm sure he will. He will, she will. And then she can pass it on to her children and so on, and they will last an eternity. Who's going to want a Dean Davidson castle ring? Fucking no one. Bonnie, I agree 100. Pop metal junk. Yep. I love high-end and affordable costume jewellery. So do I, but it's like she's got no high-end jewellery, Buddy One Shoe. She's ridiculous. That's all she buys is cheap tat and then lets it all get tangled up in a drawer. Panda, right, I would buy loose diamonds or gold with Bitcoin instead of handbags. She loves anything free. Yeah, isn't that the truth? That makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Gold. Invest in gold. Wendy, my godparents were the same. Always a real piece of jewellery. Gold charm bracelet with charms to add on every celebration. I that's for my 21st, everybody got me proper, no I'm saying proper, but fine jewellery, and I've still got all the pieces now, and it's like, I don't know why she puts all her interest in, well, she would like it, wouldn't she, because it's free, but she doesn't even look after it. That's what annoys me more than anything, is the way she treats it. It's always fun to buy affordable costume jewellery, but some pieces are very expensive and not worth the gas to drive them home. Isn't that true? Some are, but one has to be choosy. Exactly. It's like when I first started watching QVC, all their Diamondique stuff was set in 14 karat gold, and I was buying that and she was buying tat. I don't get it. Panda, well, 102 finally mentions Bitcoin. Hurry, spend it before the market drops. 1 Bitcoin equals over 64,000. Wow. The market changes hourly and Bitcoin can be loaded on a debit or credit card. Wow. No wonder he does Bitcoin. He's got his head screwed on, John. And it doesn't cost you anything, does it? Apart from the electricity. I still don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. But yeah, that was when she got conned. Somebody said, oh, we'll be able to triple your subscribers on Instagram. Click this link and blah. And she was like, oh, click. Stupid woman. And she's still crying that she lost her Instagram, and they held her for ransom. I remember her telling the whole story. If I can ever find that video, I'll do it. And she probably took it down because it annoyed her, but they were holding her ransom, and they said they wanted X amount in Bitcoin, and stupidly they paid them, and they still didn't get her Instagram back. Morons. There's one born every day, isn't there? Elizabeth, Buxom Celeste, aka Lardy, is alive and well. Praise the Lord and hallelujah for all our southern belles. I don't like the way this is. It looks really weird. Why is everything... Right, that's one thing. That's that. Psychotic makeup. Dangerous. Scary friction. Lordy, lordy. Well, she was going on about being scared or something, and I can't remember what it was now. Love it. Thank you, Loozle Man. Looks great. Love it. Thank you, Calabria girl. I love purple. Tracy, love your violin skills. Hilarious. I used to really like watching her, but she's become so annoying. I'm amazed that her subscribers have grown to 186 since the Patreon spin-off. I looked yesterday and it was up again. Let's see where we are. 209 now. Who believes that? Who believes they are actual... What do they call it? What's the word they use? I don't know. Who believes they are actual fucking real subscribers that she didn't have to pay money for? She went from 174 to 209 in the space of what, 2 weeks? Whatever. I don't believe a word of it. Thank you, Peg. User UK. Love the new look. You wear it well. Looking forward to your next Dumpkin video. Thank you. Angie Sue. It looks really pretty. Thank you, Angie. Ballerman. Is it not possible for her to wear a shirt or dress that doesn't show her cleavage and boobs? I love watching how she kisses ass when someone sends her a PR gift of a more expensive product. She's so sickening. Isn't she, though? Elizabeth. I like the lip liners Skankier and Skankiest. Lol, those are the only 3 Lisa wears. Aren't they, though? Sweetie for country. The little violin gets me every time. Thank you. Ballerman. Why are her legs black when she's wearing that Walmart dress? It's something to do with the filters on her video. It has to be. Cynthia. I know they're brown. They're dark brown, but they're not black. But they always look black when she's using that video. When she's using that camera and she's walking up and down. It's very odd. Cynthia. Okay, this freak cannot discern that her channel is not a job. If it were, she'd be fired. She can't prepare anything or pronounce anything. She's hawking. And what the fuck? She always opens with hi guys and now suddenly she says girls. I hate being called a guy, but she's now just playing to the dollars. She says girls on Patreon. If you want to pay $25 a month, she'll call you a girl. In the US tax system, she has profits that she must pay taxes on, but she deducts her expenses from the profit to lower her taxable income. That's why she goes shopping everywhere she goes. She's now going to claim she shopped while in Atlanta at the concert so that she can take off all the costs of travel, etc. If she shows her homie John, doubtful as he isn't a looker to her, then they might even try to take off the cost of tickets. That's why she's putting the whole video together on the trip. Do you think Mick Jagger was ready to receive Lisa D? I'm sure he wasn't. Wander Low. Alright, Miss Jules, the video we've all been waiting for is out and I've watched it. The Atlanta Rolling Stones video. I'm not going to say anything else, just hang on, because I couldn't make this shit up. Can't wait to see your video afterwards. I can well imagine you're talking about all the handbags and more. I watched it too. Boy, I wished I'd had a bottle of vodka. That bad, Maria. Can't wait for Jules to post about that concert. I think this is the first and only concert she's ever been to. What is she anyway? 54 years old and this is her first concert. What a hillbilly. I refuse to watch her videos and give her channel any clicks. Made me laugh, them turning up at 5:30 and it's like, what the fuck? And then she's like, and there were so many empty chairs and I didn't understand. Yeah, because they've got a brain and they come when the show starts. And that, she didn't see anything she liked to buy. So while they were stood in the queue to buy something, she saw a woman with another t-shirt and she was scrolling like a mad thing trying to find it. Really? She needs help. Cynthia, Jules, if you go to the company Babyliss, you can see that idiot brain says it incorrectly. Lisa D1 says ba and in bat. Bat as in bat, and it's bat as in bay. Oh, is it Babyliss? We always call it Babyliss over here. So, Babyliss. How freaking hard is it to look something up? She's lucky she got out of high school. I'm sure they call it Babyliss on the adverts here. I'm going to have to double check now because I'm saying it's stupid like her, Cynthia. It's so off-putting that her T's are always hanging out. No class. I thought you were going to say something about her pronunciation. Yes, her tits, sorry. Because it's sexy. Saying this about that, I would suggest a better bra. Oh. She lives in bralettes. It's stupid. Great suggestion. Those jugs are hitting everyone in the face. Her bolt-ons, you mean? Yeah. Ooh, Seren, I'm trying to figure out what you're... I need to go and see what that is. That's weird. Looks like something out of the Matrix. Oh. I can't see it any bigger, so I don't know what it is. Alright. Cynthia, she must be freaking out about her hair. It's so thin and ridiculous in that style. James, Cynthia, she's on a hair growth journey, and someone from her staff named Morgan, her stylist, is on the advisory board to make sure that her hair growth journey is reaching new heights. What you're seeing is just regrowth phase that she's going through, but she's using a massage scalper. She'll be back to beautiful in no time. I'd forgotten about the massage scalper. Ah dear. I'm new to Lisa. You mean she has a team of specialists working on her? Yikes. It's sarcasm, Seren. But she does have she has her hairdresser and all the rest of it, and they're below her. She may as well call them staff. Cynthia, she must be freaking out about... Oh yeah, I've just read that. Wake up, Julie. Who goes to the pool in a full face of makeup or walking? Geez, guess she doesn't want to scare anybody with her bare face. Julie, I have said the same thing about going to the pool with a full face of makeup on. The closest thing to looking like makeup when I go to my community pool is a tinted mineral SPF. Lisa wears foundation, wing liner, full slashes. It's crazy. Stupid. Wendy, it's an opportunity to flaunt, not to be sociable and mingle. For her, it's all about who she can impress, since the society ladies looked down their noses at her from way back. And no wonder with such a flaky mindset. So this is about revenge. Twisted mindset. Isn't it though, Wendy? And no SPF. Wait 5 to 10 years when this clown has a malignant melanoma. And she won't care, Lisa. That's the worst of it. Christine, I honestly couldn't get through this one. This woman has never had an original thought in her life. She knows dick all about products and relies on her viewers for everything. She'd gag a maggot. Bellati, Bella. Love it. Thank you, Bella. Susan Pash. So many of her subscribers say, Lisa, I love your hair. They can't be serious. It's so fried and frizzy. I don't understand why she won't cut off 3 or 4 inches of the end. Because then she would whinge and whine for 6 months at least. She drove us insane the last time she cut it. I never want to go through that again. Lisa has way too much useless crap in that empty head. I cannot get over the shite she stores in it. So true, Cynthia. Casey, love the new hairdo. It really suits you. Thank you very much, Casey. Looking cute. Love it. Thank you, Elizabeth. Christine, if it wasn't for those 2 fake boobs, she'd look like a true anorexic. Exactly. It's the only thing giving her a bit of shape, isn't it? User Quo. What's with the hair being different lengths? Yikes. That's the real hair, not the extensions. It's the breakage from over-processing and using heat on top of it. LPH. And her hair journey goes on, doesn't it, Peg? 23 for Della. Jules, you kill me. You make me laugh till I cry. Oh, I'm really happy about that. Every time you tell me I make you laugh, that makes me so happy. Christine, oh poor Diddums. I get bruises from just walking across the floor. Exactly. Hang on a sec. Clueless woman. The whole world comes to an end if she gets a paper cut, Christine. Elysium, I would need straight vodka to watch her without your channel, Jules. I'm saving you from the vodka, that's cool. Bella, lol, that's what I'm drinking now, and I'll pay for it tomorrow. Drink 2 pints of water before, well, it's too late now, but always drink 2 pints of water before you go to sleep, and it's nowhere near as bad. Elizabeth, lol, me too, and I don't even drink. Demera, I'm glad you finally got your purple hair. Thank you, Demera. Beguile me. It's so good, it's so good. Is it good, Lisa? She does my head in. Snap. Very pretty. Thank you, Beguile me. Raven, holy haggard sea witch. I remember back in the day when she made her husband sound like a man. Now he's just a errand boy, servant. The only thing she has in common with Chrissy Snow is being an airhead. She's so full of herself. When will she get her major underbite taken care of and take her son with her, the selfish witch? Sea witch, perfect description. I called her a swamp monster. That was CC. Raven, also accurate. Matt, would Lisa shop at Walmart if she wasn't sponsored? Highly doubt it. I highly doubt it too, Matt. Hannah, nope. No. Her and Marnie talk shit about Walmart back in the day until Walmart showed up with the cash. Tripping over my own tongue today. James, I'm not even a fan of Walmart, and I'm broke as a joke. So the answer for Lisa is a big fat no. Matt. Oh, done the same thing twice. Thank you. Mimi. It looks great, Jules, and it literally shows off your beautiful complexion. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the compliments on my hair. I'm happy you all like it, because you're going to have to sit and look at it now, aren't you? Matt. Gosh, I wish I had a John to help me lift shit up the stairs. For fuck's sake, Lisa. If Lisa knew the creative ways I've opened my door with both hands full, she'd lose her shit. We all don't have someone to do it for us, Lisa. I'm guessing one was your mouth, because that's what I've done in the past. Mouth, elbows, foot, anything. She's useless. That's funny. Looks fabulous, Jules. Thank you, Matt. Bonnie, your hair looks fantastic. The colour is perfect for your skin tone. Thank you, Bonnie. Bonnie, oh no, not another I'm so perfect and happy video. I know, doesn't it make you want to bath? Kind of like she went on about her house and how much they loved it and would never move. Then, boom, the house was gone. Bella, people were heckling her about how small her home was, so she moved to a bigger home. Seriously, she's really so shallow. I don't think her new home is really much bigger. It's more sort of open, though. The other one was like a bit of a rabbit warren, wasn't it? I know it, and she did it right after doing a video telling us how happy she was with her house and would never move. Yes, you're spot on. Do you think they're heading for the DIVORCE? We'll have to wait and see. Maria. Just to clarify, I'm definitely not the Maria she's talking about. Okay. Jules, if you think this video was unbearable, wait until you watch the concert video. I know, it made me want to bath. Please take a Xanax or swallow a bottle of vodka. All about her expensive bags. This woman should be buying brain cells instead of makeup, clothes, or 20,000 bags. Love you, Jules. When you yell at the video. What's that face? What was that face? It's like you're 53. Grow up, pouty little 2-year-old. Lol, can't wait for Jules to do the concert video. I know it's going to be a good one. I'm not sure if I was on form for the concert one, but inside I was fuming. Xanax, ready. Vodka, ready. I agree, I can't wait for Jules to post that video. The amusing part is that I don't think alcohol makes me more manic than I already am. That's why we need the Xanax to balance your brain cells we lose while listening to Lisa. She's great if you've got insomnia, so I've heard. She's great for putting people to sleep. Tammy, I love it, Jules. You look great. Thank you, Tammy. Maria, oh yeah, I was drinking water when you busted out the tiny violin. I cracked up and water got all over my bedsheet. People, we must listen to the management advice. Yes, you should. I'm glad it was only water, though. I stopped listening when seeing the manager glugging down beverages whilst on the video. Yeah, but I can't talk when I'm drinking, so I'm not going to have the same... but if she does something stupid, yeah, I see what you're saying. Some of us never learn. No. After 2 spills and 1 choke, I listen now too. She's too funny, Jules. Thank you, Penelope. Jules is too funny. Oh. Who is it? Someone used to say I should have been on the stage. Elysium. John doesn't allow Whittle Weezer to use the steak knives. She has to use a butter knife for everything. Would you give her a steak knife? I know I wouldn't. However, they're not as dangerous as the blush. You're funny, Deb. Patty cakes. I haven't left the house since I heard how dangerous they are. Safety first, people. That's it. Definitely do not go down a blush aisle in a shop on your own. Take somebody with you. Bonnie. I don't drink but definitely need a Diet Pepsi straight up. How long can she go on about absolutely nothing? I know. She should get a medal for that at least. Cat Mama. I wondered what she would do if all her subscribers finally came to some sense and stopped watching her. How would she ever exist in the real world? For someone so vain, maybe she needs a good eye exam because she's not looking good at all. Tanorexic, that's for sure. That's the thing. Can you imagine if YouTube imploded and she didn't have an audience? Yeah, poor John, he'd get it, wouldn't he? Bonnie, bravo for your violin solo. Thank you. Practice for months. Love the humour on bottom. I know, you either get it or you don't. Some people watch it and they're like, what the fuck? And then others are rolling around on the floor. Every day, every single day, there's a bottom quote in this house at some point of the day. It's really funny. Did I ever tell you the story? But I'm going to tell you that story. I think I've told it before, but you might not have been there then. Years ago, I used to help out at the nursery when Tech Help was at nursery. And they had a day trip to this place. I nearly said where it was then. Anywho, so we went, and I went as a helper. And there was a little park in the middle, and Travis is at the Tech Help's at the top of the slide, and there's a big queue of kids behind him, and he stops, and I'm like, what's he doing? And he starts telling the whole story about when Richie was up the ladder sorting the clock or whatever he was doing, and he said, hang on, I gave you 2 tenors, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, they're going to kill me because he's been watching bottom, and all the kids behind him are like, just go down the slide. If you know the scene, if I can find it, I'll put it in. I'll have to speed it up or slow it down or something because they're not going to let me do that, are they? They'll copyright me. But if I can do it, I'll stick it in. Let me pause this here so I remember to look, and then... Yeah, it was so funny. He did the whole scene. And then, because I was somewhere else with a load of kids and all I could hear was, hang on. Oh, God, what's he doing? Julie, what I don't understand is for the last 10 years she's had 175,000 subscribers. And then a few months ago she mentioned that one of her goals was hit 200. For this year, all of a sudden she has 191 subscribers. Something seems fishy to me about that. Yeah, she's hit the 2. For years the needle never moved on her subscribers, and in 2 months she's had a big jump. I don't believe it either, Julie. There's definitely something fishy. Zippy Jean. I like that. I noticed that as well and was wondering the same thing. The numbers went up a lot in such a short time. Apparently, you're allowed to buy subscribers. And I could have put money on the fact that YouTube said you were not allowed to buy subscribers, so I don't know what's going on now. Miss Gracie Macy, she's buying fake subscribers. Dumbo1 is paying for these fake subscribers from the dumb wits that have subscribed to her Patreon. Cool girl vibe, moto jacket, nude lipstick, kook me out channel. I was wondering the same thing, Cece. I was wondering the same thing. She's becoming more obnoxious. I don't understand what's causing the jump in subscribers. Should be the opposite, shouldn't it though? They are buying them. It's very common with the shady social media influencers and very obvious. Wendy, she buys them. Now with Patreon income even more so. Peg, something smells rotten in Wilmywood, doesn't it though? And how could she sit there and be proud of the fact that she's hit 200,000 when she bought the last 30 of them? I'd never be able to celebrate anything if I knew I'd bought my subscribers. Sinster, lovely Jules. Thank you, Sinster. Is yours purple too? It looks purple in the little thingy-bob. Come on, ding. Is it just the light behind you? Very pretty. Bonnie, it's over and I'm exhausted. Now I can watch something fun and very entertaining. Thank you for taking one for the team. Lol, she's like a woodpecker. She is though. On and on and on. I find these videos very entertaining. Hers or mine, Hannah? Oh, I love all the videos that Jules makes. She's so funny. I was just being sarcastic about Lisa. Oh, we know, Bonnie. No, don't you dare think anyone's having a go at you. They're not. Wild Asimo. I'm getting that wrong, aren't I? A Wild. I'm calling you A Wild. Very nice, love it. Thank you very much. Bo, how is it that she's gone from 185 to 190 in about a week? Is she buying subscribers like someone mentioned? Yep. Big yep. Julie, can you imagine if John has been up to no good all these years with Bitcoin, which is truly worthless, but could you imagine if John ends up in jail and Lisa has to sell her house, jewellery and all her overpriced handbags to pay his attorney fees? Or if he ended up in prison, she will have to downgrade big time. Why would he be arrested? Is it illegal to do Bitcoin? If anything, God forbid, happened to John, she'd be fucking useless. But she'd probably run back to Mummy and Daddy, because that's what she usually does. But he has the pension, and I think the feds cannot take that even with fraud. Maybe that's why he's into it now still. Thought something fishy with that, Wendy. You're all better informed than me, because I don't know how things work in America, and I know bugger all about Bitcoin. James, Laurie can move in and be Lisa's new bubba. Wouldn't they make a great team, James? Lisa Marie, if John were ever in trouble, she wouldn't lift a finger exactly to help him. She'd run home to her mama and daddy and expect them to handle everything. Lisa is not a grown-up. Emotionally, she's still a 13-year-old girl. K-Pops. Jules, we need to stop calling her a child. It's an insult to children everywhere. I've had 3 and I've never seen anything even close to any of the behaviours demonstrated by Lisa. Children are beautiful and innocent, and it bothers me when we demonise them by comparison. I didn't last through this video. It was too painful. I came, I saw, I went. You were on fire. Right, so what shall we call her then? I totally get what you're saying. Children are too nice to be fucking put in the same breath as her. See, I don't want to call her any of the animals either. What can we... There we go. That's your homework for this week, people. Think of a name we can call I can call Lisa when I say she's such a child. What should I say instead? She's such a... spoon comes to mind. I think I might call her that. She's a spoon. Bonnie, she definitely going to be sorry about tanning. I've paid the price going out without sunscreen too many times by the ocean and living in the desert. That's the thing though, you become immune to it, don't you? And you don't think about sunscreen when you live in it all the time. But you're right, it will come back and bite her on the arse. But then again, will it? Teflon coated narcissists. Peg, her chest looks burnt to a crisp. I really wish she'd wear SPF. Peg, I'm sure she doesn't. She will definitely be sorry one day. Skin cancer is very painful and scary. And that's the thing. If she ends up with a load of really bad skin cancer, she's going to end up with scars everywhere having it removed. Isn't that going to be worse? Why would you do that to yourself when there's so many tanning products on the market that you can use? Even wash on, wash off bronzing things. I don't get it. Patriot Angel, I love it. Pretty woman, thank you. Kelly Dunn, the violin, I know. Best present this channel got. That little violin. Bay, her video where she talks about the Rolling Stones concert was so boring. All she did was go shopping and ate eggs and bacon. And oh, we ate good. Demira, that is truly all that can be said about her life. That could be her one sentence obituary, couldn't it? Wendy, she used the Galan before and I remember trying it and I thought it was too thick and did not dry down well. If you have money to burn, it's great. Gross. Tea. Looking fab, Jules. Very pretty. Love it. Thank you very much. Jane, if Alexander wasn't such a liar, this would actually be sad. No bump, just fat. I have no clue what that's about. It's been a while since I did this video. Alexandra wasn't such a liar. I'm sorry, Jane. Fibrofog. Karen, does she use a filter? Oh, very many. Lots of. All of them at once. Hannah, yes, many. Isn't it true? Kelly, you can wear any colour, Jules, with that gorgeous skin of yours. Oh, bless you, Kelly. Thank you. Tamby. Looks so cute. Love it. You wear it well. Thank you, Tamby. You look adorable. Love it. It suits your colouring. Thank you, Susan. That thumbnail is a perfect depiction of Lisa's spoiled brat personality. Love the photo of the flip-flop ears at the end as well. But that is it, and she won't see that. Sulky little child. Susan, she's beyond irritating. Yep. Robin, she's getting dumber by the minute, isn't she though? Use a toe. She gets tax write-offs on all the high dollar face paint. It's annoying. How can that be fair? Other people go and buy shit they need, but they can't write it off, can they? Use a toe. What's going on with the lips? Who knows? Maria, it looks perfect. You have beautiful skin. I love it. Thank you very much, Maria. Use a toe. Since when is purpley a word? I said purpley. I'll go and sit in the corner when I finish this, I promise. Miss Gracie Macy, wait until you see the pics of John in the Rolling Stones video she just posted. He looks like a homely, homeless hobo. How many H's? With that stupid trucker hat and sunglasses perched on the bill of the hat. They should take some of that fraudulent Bitcoin money and get his crooked ass teeth straightened. See, that's the thing, you can do that over there. You've all got lovely teeth. CC, best comment ever about John. Oh man, he's rough. Like a homeless old Opie. I just said to Jed though, funnily enough, he is starting to look his age, isn't he, John? But can you imagine? He's lived with her for years. We need to cut him some slack, I think. Vicky. She's a froccolo. I'm an English language teacher, but I still can't find a word to describe it. I tried looking it up and it wouldn't tell me what it meant, so I'm still none the wiser. I know it's not good though. Helen, what a wasteful bimbo. Why does she need to buy so much expensive foundation and 2 or 3 of the same one? It's insane. There are no cheapie, as she likes to say. Those are no cheapie, as she likes to say. Such a ridiculous show-off, isn't she? That colour is not flattering at all. I would love to that foundation. Oh, see that? Maybe? Foundation in daylight with no filter. She uses way too much as well. Elizabeth. Vampire here too. Can't bear the sun either. No, it doesn't like me. Funnily enough, me and Jed were just talking about just after we got married, we were out one day in the outside pool in Butlins, and I had a swimming costume that had like a bit down the back, so like your shoulder bits were out. I don't know. Anywho, and we were out there all day, and then the next day I had the world's worst sunstroke, and I've got a skunk stripe now. If you can even see it now, and I haven't been in the sun for decades. It's like I was so sick because I forgot how like the water amplifies it. And it was really funny because we lived on camp, and so Jed went to get his dinner at the canteen, and he said, can I take a plate of something back for Jules because she's really sick? And they're like, oh yeah, for Jules. And it was like, everyone in the queue was like, why the fuck is she getting preferential treatment? Tell her come in here and get her own. It was really funny. For about 3 days they let him bring food out to me. It was so sweet. Yeah. I can still feel the pain now. He was saying that because it was so funny. He was there and he had like a face cloth in freezing cold water in the sink, and he'd like wring it out and put it on my back. And by the time he took his hands away, it was dry, and he spent hours doing that, trying to calm my back down. It was so funny. Well, it wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny looking back on it. Cece, I started to watch Lisa's video and stopped. I decided to wait until Jules did her commentary video. Seriously, Jules, keep going. Keep doing these videos. You make my day. Thank you, Cece. Same. Thank you, Bella. I do exactly the same thing with every Lisa video. Thank you, Carolina. Cece, her fingers remind me of spider legs. I know, and they bend in all weird directions as well. Claire, I agree. Rick is someone that is sorely missed, isn't he? Every day I follow Remembering Rick on Instagram, and every day I look at that when I get up, see what he's posted. Very sorely missed. Cece, I can't see anything either. Why do cosmetic companies send her anything? She does a terrible job of promoting products, and she can't pronounce anything correctly. I live a few states south of her, and not everyone sounds like her. Did she even graduate high school? I wonder that. I really do, Cece. Because she's clueless, and when she tries to read something, she gets all confused. I don't understand it. Dangerous blush. I know, isn't it funny, Madge? We have to be very careful of that dangerous blush. Claire, we paid them in Bitcoin. Was that part of the scam? On Instagram, yeah, she lost her account and they were holding her ransom, and they said they'd give it back if she gave them Bitcoin, and stupidly enough she did, and they still didn't give her Instagram back, so... Bitcoin and all of her purchases and all of John's support of these purchases has something to do with Bitcoin. I've always thought that, and the more she talks, the more I'm convinced. They only spend money on things that they can resell, and she links it first so they make money on it that way too. Shady, shady, shady. Panda. Yeah, it seems he's mining it. He has a special room in the garage for equipment and AC. Lisa rarely mentions Bitcoin. She wants her subs to believe it's her channel bringing in the loot. She's bringing in a good wodge of it though. You'd be surprised, Panda. I also read a good theory about the bags being tied to washing money. Buy in cash a bag that retains its value, then sell it a bit down the road. Yep. Cece. This might be embarrassing to admit, but I've been using the same Wet n Wild bronzers for years. Oh, no, it's not. If you find one you like and you stick with it. I found Bare Minerals foundation and I haven't used anything since. When I occasionally visit Sephora, everything looks the same. I buy foundation or other makeup from QVC or HSN when it's free shipping, or a TSV or on sale. Exactly, that's how I found Bare Minerals. It was on at QVC. Same thing. It's like when people say to me, what skincare do you use? I haven't bought any in ages, but it's a TSV. Whenever I need anyone, it's like, oh, what's the latest new brand that they've brought in as a TSV, and I'll buy that. We're very alike, CC. Helen, hello everyone. Yeah, why is nobody in the chat room? Go on, go have a chat. Zoe, your hair looks great. Thank you, Zoe. Hannah, she does not even swatch a few colours from the Golden palette. By the way, it's a great palette. I love it. That's the thing. It's like, what is the point? I bought this. Yeah, and? It's not show and tell. You're supposed to be selling the product to us. Luminoso was indeed Milani. I thought I was right. Thank you, Hannah. Caney. Hey Jules, I'm a new subscriber. I just joined today and binged on your channel. Oh gosh, you're so hilarious. Thank you, Caney. I have one request. Oops. I don't know if you're aware of H3 Podcast. They have a subreddit and snut. Recently, they're on a huge controversy related to their show on Dead Cat. Please, please, please do a show on this subject. If you watch their latest podcast and go through both subreddits' top posts today, you'll have all the info on the subject. This couple, Ethan and Hilla, are already deep in mud because of their take on Gaza. I've missed their show on a dead cat. Huge controversy related to their show. Why did they do a show on a dead cat? I've never been remotely interested in the H3 podcast, but I will go and have a look after I've done this. And welcome aboard, Caney. Hope you stay. Welcome to the Jules' family. It's warm, welcoming, and just a teensy weensy bit snarky. Just a little bit. Hey, Elizabeth. Caney. This is the episode that made me comment on your other videos. Love. Hey, Jules, I'm a new subscriber. Da, 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 da. Oh no, I was thinking you, yeah, put that thing. I will look at that afterwards, I promise, Caney. Wonder Low. Just wanted to let you know, I watched Marnie, Miss Go Girl, and she got the latest collection from Dean Davidson, the Pearl collection. With her, she received 3 pairs of earrings. Way to go, Dean. You know Lisa didn't get any. She also got earrings to give her viewers for a giveaway and a huge discount code. Marnie is just so much kinder. She was talking about the Nordstrom sale and the first thing she said was, set a budget, stick to it. It's just stuff. Anyway, they're just so different. That's cool. I'm so glad she got earrings. That's really funny. Susan, you look amazing, Jules. I love the new hair colour. Suits you perfectly. Thank you very much. Baddie One Shoe. I caught that Roald Dahl clip. It's because of her. If you watch, she does that thing like they did at the beginning of Tales of the Unexpected, a wiggly arm thing. That's why I shove it in there. James, 41.49 to 41.56. What's that got to do with anything? Didn't go to 41.49. Right.
And if I do go after somebody, it's always on my own channel.
What's that got to do with anything? Why have you gone pounding in like that? Hang on, let me press pause. I just want to scream. Tech help just came to the door and I went to pause what I was recording and I didn't need to pause it because I wasn't fucking recording. And I've done tons and tons and tons of comments. I need to take a break. What I'll do is I'll come back to it and I'll go back to where I was and finish because I've got tons of comments anyway. It needs to be a 2-parter at least. So I'm going to call it quits here. Have a drink, calm down, do something else, and come back and try it again. So if you got this far with me, thank you very much. And hopefully I'll record it and see you in the next one.